Of Cesar Chavez's diminished legacy, and now the legacy of Dolores Huerta, whose reputation is coming under fire after a New York Times investigation alleges Huerta failed to support a number of women being harassed by male United Farm Worker Union leadership back in the 1970s.
The 3,800-word article alleges more sexual harassment, sexism, rape, and by male UFW leadership and by Cesar Chavez himself toward female union members. 17's Connor Dorr joins us in studio now with the story. Connor?
Yeah, Tammy, Bob, a rape in a field, a forced kiss, and reports of sexual assaults falling on deaf ears. Quote, just something men do to women, end quote. That's how one victim describes Huerta's response when she told Huerta about a forcible rape.
Cesar Chavez founded UFW along with Dolores Huerta, but the New York Times article does not describe a good relationship between the two. Meeting recordings show Chavez told Huerta to shut up and called her stupid. The article says male union leadership often downplayed, dismissed, or took credit for work Huerta did. When accusations that Chavez sexually abused young teenage girls and engaged in other sexual misconduct, Huerta said she was coerced into having sex with him and assaulted on one occasion by Chavez. Former union members are now speaking out about their experiences. They say they reported the abuse to Huerta when it happened, but she didn't take action. 1977, Coachella, California. At the time, a massive battle between the union and growers was taking place, and a woman, a union member, was raped by the sons of union leadership. The woman told the Times she reported to union leadership. She was offered Valium and then told to pick up the union truck she left in the field, the truck she was raped in. After the attack, multiple women in the union got together to make a women's safety group. According to the woman, that idea was branded as counter-organizing by the male union leadership FAST and attacked the woman trying to organize. Almost 20 years later, the woman who was raped, Liz Sullivan, wrote a letter to her previous supervisor asking why her rape was not taken seriously. Huerta showed up at her house. Sullivan said Huerta told her rape was, quote, just something men do to women.
Now, Dolores Huerta and UFW declined to give us a statement, but did comment in the New York Times article. Huerta said she did not recall the meeting with Sullivan and never said anything dismissive about rape. But she did say the male union leadership was often not interested in investigating sexual misconduct complaints. She said she tried her hardest to stick up for the women in the union. In studio, Connor Dorr, 17 News.